Hi all, my name is Darren Gertis. I am the Director of Instructional Technology here at Charleston Southern University, and my topic for orientation is Plan B. Are you technologically prepared for the next wave of coronavirus? So we're all a little nervous as we go into the fall semester, and I really appreciate our administration because they have really been thinking about what are the options and what are the alternatives and what's going to happen. So I gave the topic Plan B to the committee back in May, whenever they were asking for volunteers to do these breakout sessions. And then just in early July, Jackie sent out this message. Here's Plan A, no COVID-19 resurgence, and we're able to deliver face-to-face fall classes as scheduled. Here's Plan B, here's Plan C. Um, so she kind of stole my thunder by calling it Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. So I'm going to talk about Plan D in earnest, but we hope that Plan A is what happens, that we come back to campus and everything works and we're behind plexiglass and we're wearing masks, but everything's okay. Plan B is a hybrid format, and hybrid format means that the capabilities of classrooms will be greatly reduced and course content is delivered partially in the classroom and partially online on alternating days. We may have to do that, and you ought to be prepared right now. You ought to mentally be thinking, how would I be delivering that if that's what we adjust to? Okay, and then Plan C is once again the spread of COVID threatens public health, and we are required to teach remotely online. Okay, so in March when this first hit, you kind of get a pass if you don't know how to use Zoom or some other mechanism for delivering online. Now we don't get a pass. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? So we should all be prepared for that contingency. But I want to talk about Plan D. Plan D is this. What happens when you get it? What happens if that happens to you and you're on your back for 3 weeks? How can you plan right now all your courses out in such a way so that if you get something, you are able to maintain and just worry about getting better rather than worried about trying to stay on top of your courses? So we'll come back to that. Here's the thing. We need to be prepared for each circumstance. I'm assuming you have plan A in hand. I'm assuming that you are creating a plan for B and C. If it's hybrid, do you have enough material to be online half the time and half the time being able to work? And more to the point, if Plan C hits, you have to be technologically prepared. So if you have not learned how to use Zoom, please make sure that that is a high priority. Or if you have not figured out how to manipulate Blackboard as fully as you need to, make sure that's a priority. So here's my advice. One, get your courses loaded as soon as you can. Okay, that's very important. Load everything that you can. Use the Blackboard template, use the new syllabus template. There is a new syllabus template. If you don't know how to get there, this is what you do. You log into Blackboard, and once you log into Blackboard, you go to the upper right-hand corner and you click on the Community tab. And then from the Community tab, you're going to go into Academic Technology. And then from Academic Technology, you'll click on Document Templates, and you'll have the syllabus template there. Just above that, you'll see Blackboard Master Templates. Be sure to use both. We're using both because we want students to be able to find things as easily as possible. We want to take away as much confusion as possible from students' minds during this very tricky time. I'll leave a link below about how to load the Blackboard template and a number of other videos about how to do things in Blackboard or to do things online. I'll just look at that link below. So here's again my advice. Post everything. Load PowerPoints, load notes, load tests, quizzes, everything now so that, and as soon as possible, so that if something happens, you're okay. This is also important. It's more important than ever that you use the gradebook on Blackboard. I've heard faculty say, well, I don't use that. No, don't. Please make sure they can't necessarily come to your office, or let's say you're holding virtual office hours. You need to be able to hold virtual office hours if you don't have office hours on campus. I've been creating short lecturettes incrementally over the summer, and 10 to 15 minutes each. Why? Because if Plan D happens, what if you get the coronavirus? If I'm flat on my back trying to recover and breathe, I don't want to be thinking about, well, I have to get this lecture out. You're not going to be able to do that. You want to recover. That is your highest, most important goal at that point. And so you need to be thinking at any point in the semester, what can do I have it staged enough so that these lecturettes can cover if I can't cover it, okay? And then there's a bonus. Once you have all these materials in your course, you can just course copy to the next semester. You have everything prepared so that if mercifully this evades us in the fall, you're ready in the spring to have everything locked and loaded and ready to go. Okay, so that's my message for you today. I have a number of videos in a playlist below that cover the most commonly asked technological questions that you have, like how do I create a video? That's the link to using Jing-free and Snagit software. How do I create a test? How do I turn a Word document into a test? How do I copy an old course into a new course? How do I add extra time on a test for an accommodation plan? How to access and use OneDrive. You have a huge amount of space on OneDrive. Loading the CSU template, how to create a link for virtual office hours in Zoom. I have a lot of these videos prepared, ready for you. In addition, if you need help, I'm here to help you. I'm only one person, so I can only help one person at a time, but I'm here to help. So if you need my help, I'm dgerdes at csuniv.edu, and I'm happy to help you, but you might need to get into a queue. So please reach out to me if you need help, but please make use of these videos because they will help you get where you need to go. There's also links to help from Blackboard itself. So if you have a question, you can just look at the Blackboard helps and maybe that will answer it quickly. And again, if you can't get the answer, I'm here to help. Please think in terms proactively of planning for Plan D. That is what happens if you are unavailable to do it, not just Plan A, which we hope, Plan B, which is what we might have to do, or C, but Plan D. All right, thank you for your time and attention. I hope that this will help you as you think forward through the semester, and I am praying that we will have a smooth semester where we don't have the need for what we're preparing for. But if we do have the need, we'll be prepared. Thanks.